Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm recording this makeup look for you guys. This is perfect for the fall, or if you guys want to go out, you know, do your thing. One thing, don't forget to subscribe if you like this video or if you want to see more tutorials and stuff like that. If you like it, give it a thumbs up so I know to make more videos like this. But yeah, let's get started with the video. Okay guys, so the first thing I like to do when I do my makeup is my eyebrows. I have no idea why I do this first. I just always have done it in that order. And what I'm doing right now is just brushing through the hairs of my eyebrows because as they were crazy, girl. Next, I am picking up a MAC eyebrow pencil, which by the way I got in my BoxyCharm. If you guys want to watch that video, I'm gonna link it down below. And this is in the shade Lingering. So yeah, I like to carve out my eyebrows first. It gives me more control and I feel like the shape of my eyebrows come out better this way. Next, I am using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow pomade in dark brown, and I'm just going to be filling in the rest of my eyebrows and making sure that there's no bald spots or anything like that. The next thing I'm doing is I'm using my LA Girl Pro Concealer and an angled brush just to kind of carve out the eyebrows with my concealer to go back and actually fix them. And this will help the shape of your eyebrows look better and they will look a lot cleaner. What I'm doing right here is just blending that concealer out to the rest of my face, just so it doesn't look patchy and too pale up there. Next, I'm going to be using the same concealer to prime my eyelids. I find concealer to work the same as an eye primer, but this is what I use and it's a good tip, so you guys can go ahead and do that too. Next, I'm just taking a brush from Wet n Wild. By the way, these are $1, and I'm going to use my Soiree Diaries palette and use a neutral, just the same color as my concealer, just so that when I apply the rest of the shadows, they just slide on perfectly. Next, I'm just going to be using tape, and I like to do this just because it makes the application a lot cleaner. Next, I am just picking up that neutral shade that I showed you guys with a blending brush, and I'm just going to be applying that all over the crease and a little bit outwards, just so that the colors, when I keep blending more colors in, they will create like an ombre kind of look. Here I'm just taking another blending brush that's more fluffy, just so that it blends a lot more. And the key to good eyeshadow is just keep blending, sister, because those shadows ain't gonna blend themselves. Now with my Luxie blending brush, I'm just going to take a more plummy, darker shade in that palette, and I'm going to put that just on the crease, nowhere else, because I really want to define that crease. Then I'm just going to go back with that other blending brush that's more fluffy and just kind of blend those two shades that I put on the lid together so that they don't look dysfunctional. Now with just a flat shader brush, I'm going to be showing you that goldy color that I had there, and I'm just going to be applying that to the lid. And later on you see that I didn't really like the color payoff, so I used my setting spray and then I wet that color, and I find that when you do this, the colors just pop more and look more metallic. Next, I'm just taking a liquid liner from NYC, and this is an extra black. So I'm just going to go ahead and attempt a wing liner with the tape on, which makes things a lot easier. Then I'm just removing the tape and drinking some water. Duh. Then if you want to be extra, you can go ahead and clean that up with your concealer like I am doing. So here I'm just applying some of my Wet n Wild primer all over my T-zone because I do have dry skin, but at the same time I have oily skin, so I have like a combination, and this primer actually really helps. Here I'm going in with my L'Oreal Pro Glow foundation by L'Oreal, and this is honestly one of my favorite foundations from the drugstore. And I'm gonna use my brush from It Cosmetics. I don't know if this was a holiday collection, but yeah, I'm just using this foundation brush to blend out the foundation. And you want to make sure that you're blending in circular motions so that the foundation doesn't come out streaky when you're using a brush. Here I'm just grabbing the same concealer from LA Girl Cosmetics. This is honestly one of my favorite drugstore concealers because it's like $3 and there's a lot of color payoff. Then with my beauty sponge from Pure Cosmetics, I'm going to be blending that concealer out to the rest of the face just so that it doesn't look discolored. Here I'm going in with my translucent powder from Studio Makeup, and this is honestly like the second time that I use this powder, and I actually find that it works really good. I'm not really gonna bake, I'm just gonna set the under eyes, and yeah, I kind of choked a little bit because the powder got in my nose. And this is also another It Cosmetics brush, and this is the powder brush. Next I'm gonna use one of my BareMinerals translucent powder, and I'm using the matte side just because I want to have kind of like a matte finish instead of a dewy finish with the foundation. Now I'm gonna contour the face using the highlight and contour palette by IBY Beauty. It's definitely one of my favorite contour palettes, and as you can see, I'm really gonna try to blend that contour color in because you don't want to have a straight line down your cheek. I find like that just looks weird, so yeah, just blend away. And now to highlight the face a little bit, I'm going to be using this random brush. I don't know where I got it, but it's in my collection. And I'm just going to go ahead and apply that lighter shade everywhere that I feel like my face needs to be a little brighter. And then I grabbed a bronzer from Pure Cosmetics and a bronzer brush by BareMinerals. This brush is pretty old, so I don't know if they still have it. For blush, I'm going to be using this palette by Makeup Revolution, which I believe was like $13 at Ulta. And the color payoff is actually pretty good, and this palette is Hot Spice. Using this brush by Real Techniques, I'm just going to buff everything out together and blend the blush with the contour shade and the bronzer so everything looks even. And here I'm taking my favorite highlighter from Ofra, which is Rodeo Drive. and just a fan brush, and I'm just gonna apply that highlight right there. You see that shade is popping, really gold tone shade, perfect for any season pretty much, because highlight is gonna be popping all the time. Yeah, look at that. Yes, girl, yes. Now with this brush, I'm just gonna go back into that palette and pick up that deep brown and just go ahead and apply that to the bottom lashes, just to complete the eye look. I'm going back again with the same highlighter and just apply that in my inner corners and in my brow bone, because I feel like when you use a highlight in those areas, it really brings out the colors that you applied on your lid. Then with these mascaras from Maybelline, I believe I'm gonna go ahead and just apply mascara all around my eyes. Yeah, I don't really wear falsies, so mascara does the job for me. That's why I applied two different ones. And for the lips, I'm gonna apply the Colourpop Ultra Matte Liquid Lipstick. This is the first time I actually used this lipstick. At first I thought it was gonna be too dark, but I actually like how it came out with this makeup look that I did. So yeah, I'm gonna have all the information on this down below. Then I'm gonna set the face with my all-nighter makeup spray and apply some more highlight because I want to be poppin', girl. So I hope you guys liked this video. I think it was pretty easy. I'm gonna be listing everything that I used to create this look. I'm gonna be listing it in the description box down below. If you guys have any questions, any suggestions, anything that I might want to know or that I need to know, or anything, just leave a comment down below. And yeah, so subscribe to my channel if you like this video, because we're gonna have more videos coming your way. So bye.